Hello, I'm Jenna.
And I'm Jill.
This is ASL Stew.
Hello. Today is a more serious video because I'm sure recently, there's hurricane in Texas, Hurricane Harvey, and now in southern Florida, they have Hurricane Irma and other ones as well. So that means that there are a lot of news channels showing messages, warnings of what to do with evacuation plans. And recently, you might have noticed on Facebook, it went viral about one man in a yellow shirt kind of signing, I guess, aka interpreting what they were saying, but actually it was horrible. It wasn't actual interpreting, and so we kind of wanted to talk about that topic of fake interpreting problems that we noticed on the news recently.
So, as a deaf person, my perspective is that I feel offended. It's not respectful, and it just makes me think that they think deaf people are not important enough to actually provide equal access to the information as a hearing person would have, that we're lesser. Oh, this is good enough. Somebody knows a little bit of sign, great, good enough. Or, oh, it's last minute. We don't want to go and actually get an interpreter from an agency that's certified. Like, ooh, big deal. We'll just stick a random person in there. But that's not appropriate. So it just kind of shows how they feel about the deaf people in their community. It's not good at all. And the person, who did the signing, I'm not, automatically assuming he is a bad person or blaming him. We don't know the situation of how he got in there. Maybe he felt obligated that I have to do it and couldn't say no. I don't know. So that aside, that's not the point. The point is the governmental office, whoever set up the warning about the evacuation plans, they are responsible for providing equal accessibility to that information, and they should have gotten a qualified interpreter from an agency or whatever. Or even if they couldn't, at least put captions on there, not just stick a random person in. No. They have to know what is the appropriate way to provide equal accessibility.
Yeah, as an interpreter, a professional interpreter, I'm offended too. It kind of feels like they thought that's a qualified interpreter. Oh, that's good enough for their deaf citizens. No, that's ridiculous. If they say, oh, it's last minute, it's an emergency, I am aware of that. And yes, it's an emergency situation. An interpreting agency or somebody would be willing to send anyone at that time, whether it's their coordinator or the director, but somebody from the agency who's qualified. I know many interpreters who'd be willing to volunteer, at least do whatever they have to for that because it's important. So if they say, oh, well, we couldn't find an interpreter, I'm sorry, but that's crap. No, it's not fair. And I want to show you, I'll put down the credit of who did this, an actual transcript of what the woman said and a transcript of what the interpreter man interpreted. So let me show you right now. So as you can see, there's huge gaps in the information, and the few things they actually signed, some of it doesn't even make sense. So really, it's just unfortunate that we notice this happening multiple times.
And this is not the first time or the last time.
Right. So, like I said, if you notice that on your news, try to get a hold of someone at the news station or whatever and let them know. Complain. I mean, obviously, if you're in an emergency situation, take care of yourself and then later contact them after you are safe and say, no, that's not acceptable. Deaf people have a right to equal accessibility, the same as any hearing person would. So I just kind of wanted to throw that out there. What do you guys think of it? Have you noticed this happening a lot? Or what is your opinion related to this situation? We're just curious.
Okay, if you like this video, click like, and if you haven't, go ahead and
subscribe. And remember to share this video. It's really important you share this video to as many people as possible.
Also, if you want to support us in another way, we have a few options. You can look at our merch store down below. You can buy a shirt or stickers there. Also, you can look at our Patreon page and see some cool perks at different levels if you'd like to. We also have a one-time donation through Ko-fi for any amount. So you can do those, and we really appreciate any support, whether sharing or supporting us in that way. Thank you.
And also, remember, please, if you can afford it, try to donate for any of the hurricanes, Hurricane Harvey or Irma, to different foundations. We can put down a few that we trust down below. So please, if you can, donate. So many people need your assistance, okay? So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye!